I'm going to just jump right into it. We're going to be talking about autostatic cleanup. We're going to be talking about NoAutoStatic cleanup, how they can be used to prevent bugs and errors a lot easier than previous ways you had to do certain things related to cleaning up static events and static ends whenever entering play mode. We are also going to talk about a couple other methods, not on exactly this video, but there's also on entering play mode, on exiting play mode. We're going to talk about those. I also have a few other things, just for reference. I just got to edit a couple of videos, but as you can see here, I have a video project inside DaVinci Resolve. That's what I use for editing, related to like AutoStatic Cleanup, UIToolkit. And for anybody wondering, yes, that is Dead Space and Borderlands. Basically how tutorials are going to work. Instead of just plopping down, just like, okay, copy this code, I'm actually going to show how they can be used in games that have actually been made before. So for example, Dead Space has it where whenever you step over an item, it pulls up a world space UI that actually shows like the item that's in front of you with little details like ammo pickup, stuff like that. How to do like Metroid Prime's scan log, where you have like two rotated panels on the side, a little bit tilted and skewed, and then you have your main panel. Whenever you scan objects, we're going to be talking about that for that series. We're going to also be talking about Shader Reflection API because people have mentioned it. I already got like that video. I just need to do editing on them. And for anybody wondering, if I actually close this, you'll notice that I have a lot of video editing on this one. This is actually going to be the intro to the low-level physics. Basically talking about like different games. We're going to actually be recreating mechanics inside the intro. So for example, the low-level physics tutorials will involve like showing how to create destructive terrain. For example, like as you can see here in the top, you'll see like they have a little grenade and then it like destroys the terrain. We'll be talking about how to do that inside low-level physics. Talk about particles actually interacting with the environment, like NoAutoStatic, fire, ice, water, and poison, creating acid and stuff like that. And we'll also be talking about like how you can actually like create like platforms dynamically. So for example, in Terraria, you can throw like a certain ice item and it creates a platform. And also talking about how you could do like a railroad system using low-level physics. And then for Ori, a lot of it is going to be like the platform mechanics, running up walls, doing like dumps, doing like a grapple pull. Same thing with Metroid Dread, but Metroid Dread is going to be, ironically, it might actually be one of the later ones because we're actually going to be showing how to do ME using low-level physics 2D. You know, even though it's low-level physics, Unity supports 3D models for 2D lighting ever since 6.3 came out. So we're going to be talking about how to create dynamic shadows lightings for 3D models inside of a 2D scene that also support the low-level physics stuff. So this is going to be one of the later ones because the tutorial series is actually recreating ME's AI. Yeah, so if anybody's played Metroid Dread, you know like the ME AI, like example, like grabbing, stuff like that. It's going to be an advanced one. Then probably like the very last one, I'm actually going to show how to create an entire Metroidvania toolkit. And anybody seen my project, you know there's like a huge ass Metroidvania toolkit that I've been working on. And yeah, so I already got videos recorded for a lot of things. Some of them I need to record a couple more sections for. Some of them I just need to edit. For the autostatic cleanup one, I kind of want to record one part of it and just clean it up, and that's it. Hopefully that'll be out today. And we'll also be talking about like I'm going to be changing my streams to work on a game from scratch using my toolkit, and also like showing how to do multiplayer, because I want to actually get my like toolkit to just a releasable state. So I'm going to be showing off how to create like a, if anybody's ever played Bloody Trapland, think of a Bloody Trapland multiplayer game using low-level physics. So I'll be doing that and working on Zelda on stream. Those will be my two main things. I'll also be working on that multiplayer like 3D project every few days. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on. But I wanted to show, hey, we actually have videos already working. We already got some videos editing. We got some actual code demo project, and I will actually put all these demo projects onto GitHub. I have a lot of demo projects, just a heads up. I mean, a lot of demo projects. Treasure Trap is actually the low-level physics 2D that's multiplayer. That's actually why it has like a actual connected to cloud. And you can literally see that I was literally testing out a couple things right before starting to record this video. Dangerous to Go Alone. That's actually a commercial project I'm contracted with, but they asked me to actually share it on stream. Well, we both wanted to share it on stream, just show people off. So that's actually the 3D multiplayer. So we're going to be going over these 3 projects. This one, I'm going to just show people how a couple things are done multiplayer wise. These 2, we're going to actually like go over and recreate fully. Treasure Trap is going to be a very fun one because we're actually going to be doing editing, like actual like tile map editing in runtime. So if you ever played Ultimate Chicken Horse where you can like place items, it's going to be something like that. And I do have actual like full-on low-level physics 2D demo for Unity 6.5 and Unity 6.3. Say the project works for both of them. But basically I have like directives inside the code to say, hey, use this code if it's less than 6.5. If it is 6.5 Unity or newer, use this code. And a few other things. And we also have like a URP shader demo. I'm going to be uploading these projects to GitHub whenever the first set of videos go up. And yeah, I also have a website that I've been working on. So just last thing, I'm trying to make it where I don't ramble too much. I actually forgot to pull up the website, but yeah, we do have a website that I'm working on. I'll show it off in a later video once I get more of it. But for anybody wondering like what's the point of the website, I'll actually go ahead and open Discord real quick. I should have had these open up before video, but you know what? It's early morning for me. For those that don't know, inside our Discord, and I basically have this is the public Discord. I actually share like videos for like and resources for shaders, graphic stuff. I actually have like dedicated threads to like material values. Yes, I literally have a dedicated forum for material values. If anybody is wanting to do shaders and trying to figure out like, why does my water not reflect correctly? Why does my ice not look right? And if anybody's wondering, I actually do have a link to the actual physics-based database. Yes, there's actually a database for sRGB and other types of color spaces that actually share the values of the material. And not only the color values, it also has like the density, the IOR for anybody that hasn't dealt them and are trying to learn them. Here's a good way. IOR is basically index of refraction and a lot of other stuff. And you can also even choose specifically Unity. So if there's actually like a game engines and stuff that you can choose here, Unity, Unreal. You can choose like radiometric or photometric and a lot of other stuff. You can see like density, and there's more. Like I only have like 3 categories pulled up, but you can actually see a lot more than just this. And if you want to see the other values, you can see it. So yeah. If anybody is wondering, there's a lot of stuff here. You can see like eye lens, you can see like gasoline. I think this one is actually like the transparent fumes. I'll have to double check on that one. But yeah, so if anybody is wondering, we'll have resources like that. I'll also have resources to other people's like blogs and stuff that do a lot of publications. Like I have like Inigo's resources. He has a crap ton of resources for like SDF. So if you are ever trying to figure out SDF and you need the math formula for a certain shape, I'll link to a literal website that has every single, I'm not kidding, every single shape known to mankind for SDF and stuff like that. So the website I'm building has all those resources. It has links to their blogs. You know, I'm not putting their stuff on my website. I'm linking to them. That way they get support and views as well. But wanted to share, that's what I've been working on. Sorry that I was wanting to do this video last week. The reason why I didn't, I decided to split up the NoAutoStaticCleanUp and the AutoStaticCleanUp into 2 separate videos because I realized it was getting way longer than what I want. I want to start off with like the short videos for like just one attribute. Do you know the tutorials are detailed? They're not just saying, okay, this is how you use it, blah, blah, blah. We actually go into examples. For example, like the NoAutoStatic, I actually go into like examples of how it's actually used. So if anybody's actually wondering like how the NoAutoStatic cleanup is used in that video, we'll actually I'll show you guys how to use it yourself, and we'll actually talk about how it's actually used inside the engine itself. Unity actually uses it to improve performance of type catching whenever you do a code reload. And it's used for improving the performance of marshalling objects. So basically, like when you grab values from C++ or native code into C#. And one example of that is like if you go to like a transform for a game object or like a mono behavior here. This is going to be the last thing I show before in the video here, but just want to show off some things we're actually going to be talking about. If you actually go to transform value for a game object or object base class, you'll notice that we go into marshalling. Unmarshal Unity object. If we actually click in here, well, you'll notice that this is in the same, like this actual method is used quite a bit inside the object thing, and you'll notice we actually have some references for marshalling code inside of this class that actually uses NoAutoStatic. So we'll be going into stuff like that. We're like, my channel is meant to be detailed. It's not meant to be like, here's a tutorial and just like throw it back up. It's meant to actually learn something and actually learn how to use it meaningfully. That's the goal of this channel. I don't want people to just learn how to like copy and paste. I want to actually like teach them to know how to do something and actually how it's actually meaningful in whatever projects they're using. But yeah, I'm in the video here. I hope you guys enjoy it. The first video will be AutoStaticCleanUp, then I'll do the intro for the little physics, and the video after that will be database registry, and then we'll go into like the NoAutoStaticCleanUp. But yeah, I'm not going to give a timeline yet because I suck at editing. I'm still learning audio editing, video editing. I've literally have tried to re-edit a video multiple times. Also, I have narcolepsy, so sometimes I literally like just pass out in mid-video. I'm not kidding that. It sucks. But hey, anyways, thank you all for joining. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial series coming.